Ladies and gentlemen, with the next major Hypixel Skyblock update in sight, Minikloon has dropped yet another major leak on our heads, and this new weapon might be one of the most interesting we've ever seen. My name is Derailious, and welcome back to Skyblock News. But before we get into any of that, I want to say thank you guys for all the support recently, and I really want to recommend you join my Discord down below. To give back to you guys, I've started actually doing giveaways in the Discord, so as you can see on screen now, we have a Bits Talisman, Potato Talisman, and part of a Necron set up for grabs. There are no special requirements to join these giveaways. I will never have those available for a special requirement, so feel free to join down below and participate. Without any further ado though, let's get right into the video. Starting off with the most important news of the day, we're going to talk about the new video that just dropped on Minikloon's channel. As you can see on screen now, he has created a new video called My Sinseeker Montage, about what seems to be the Sinseeker Scythe. This weapon seems particularly interesting for a lot of reasons, and I really recommend checking out this video on Minikloon's channel first. It was an excellently put together video. Honestly, I can't believe how amazing his editing skills are. Really recommend checking out Minikloon here. Going over the stats of the weapon itself, as you can see on screen now, the Sinseeker Scythe does 100 damage, 100 strength, this one has ultimate wise 5, and it has the special ability Sin Recall Transmission. You can zap a line 7 blocks forward, and once you do that, you can recast within 1 second for 1.5 times mana, and you can continue to stack it, or warp back to the starting point. Mobs crossing the lines receive a melee hit from what you're holding. This is a particularly interesting ability for a lot of reasons that I will begin to get into now. This weapon is particularly interesting for two specific reasons. Number one, the ability to recast it over and over again allows you to hit many mobs at the same time, making it an excellent tool for clearing dungeon lobbies and other similar pieces of content, particularly master floors. However, you might be thinking to yourself, well, 100 damage and 100 strength doesn't really seem to be that good. Why would this be useful in something like dungeons? And I think that the melee hit from what you're holding part goes to show the answer to that. From what I'm understanding, the melee hit from what you're holding implies that this will be a way to add sword swapping into the game and actually make it a mandated system. How I believe this works is that if you set up a line and you switch to, say, an emerald blade with 1 billion coins on you, you will do the damage of the emerald blade, not the Sinseeker Scythe. This is an excellent way to do this system, and on top of that, basically makes this weapon a must-have for people trying to crowd control enemies, and I think that's going to be particularly useful for things like the Endslayer, which will be coming out relatively soon. This weapon is confusing to both think about and talk about, so I'm going to try to simplify it as much as I can here. Basically, how it works is that by using the ability, you can set up a line that you can continue to add on to by using up more and more mana. When the timer runs out, you will teleport through enemies using this line, and any enemy in the line will take the damage of the melee weapon that you're holding. This is about the simplest way I can sum this up, and it makes a lot of sense. On top of all of this, the ability is called Sin Recall Transmission, which means that it's likely going to be able to be used with the Transmission Tuner. For those who don't remember, the Transmission Tuner basically allows you to add +1 range onto any item with the transmission ability, usable up to 3 times. So that seems like you'll be able to make it from 7 blocks to 10 blocks. Honestly, this weapon could both be completely amazing, specifically if the new Endslayer update comes out with a lot of crowd controllable enemies, or completely useless, specifically if nothing like that actually happens, and we realize that it just takes too much mana for it to be worth it. Either way, this seems to be the admin's way of introducing sword swapping directly into the game, and I am pretty excited for it to come out. The other items on Minikloon's hotbar seem to be other items from the End update, specifically the Vorpal Katana and other similar items. Overall though, my name is Derailious, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you are new, make sure to check my Discord out down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out everybody.